Isabel.
I'm Casey.
And today we're going to do a Q&A. So we asked people on our Instagram to send us questions, and today we're going to answer them.
Yeah.
First question was, did it hurt when you got your tongue pierced? No, it did not. I think what hurts most is when you pierce it, afterwards your tongue swells a lot.
Yeah.
And you can't talk and you can't eat
Mm-hmm.
at all. It swells so much. But no, to answer the question, the piercing does not hurt. It's the afterwards that kind of hurts. But after a while, you're just gonna get used to it.
Hyra asked, when do you plan on marrying each other? I feel like in a few years.
Oh,
Maybe
really?
not too long, but
Oh, really?
soon. Yeah. Your turn.
How many kids do y'all want to have? Personally, I want 2.
So I'd say either 2 or 4.
I want 2. I'm not popping 4 out of me. Hell no! I want 2. What's the hardest thing you guys have ever had to overcome?
I think it's our differences. Just because we're 2 completely different people, and I feel like we bump heads a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just overcoming the part where we argue,
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest part. I don't know what you think it is.
Personally, I think the hardest thing that we both have had to overcome is our communication. That's something that we're still even working on that today. It's just something that it's just a really hard timing and a really hard thing to go through sometimes in a relationship. And I feel like that's probably the hardest thing we've had to
Overcome together.
Yeah.
Someone asked, Isabel, would you shave Kim's head bald for $1,000?
Yup, it's just hair. It'll grow back, baby. It's okay.
Oh, you hella tripping.
I'm for real. The army wants you. Would you slap Isabel for $1 million?
Fuck yeah. No doubt about that.
But I can't shave your hair? That pain is temporary. You better slap me and make those $1 million worth it. What are your guys' pet peeves? I have a lot. I have a lot. But what are some of yours? So if you watched our last video, and if you haven't, it'll be linked. But if you didn't, Casey's pet peeve in girls is when they don't have matching nails and toenails. Another one.
I'm not really that picky, but I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but I'd say that when girls are just mean, they're just mean,
for no reason, they're just kind of rude.
Yeah, and
you don't like
they're
that?
not even
that's a
pretty.
So that's your pet peeve?
Yeah, that's my pet peeve. Yeah.
My pet peeve would have to either be when people eat with their mouth open. I hate that. I have to tell Casey to close her mouth a lot. She likes to eat with her mouth open, and I don't like it. Be when people scrape their silverware on their plates.
You hate that noise?
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Just don't do it. Or against your teeth when they bite into a spoon or How did you guys come out of the closet, and was it hard for you?
How? Well, my mom always knew.
This bitch couldn't come out gay.
Nah. She always knew. I feel like she always knew. But I didn't actually come out. My mom just kind of one day just sat down and was like, you like girls, and I know that she's not just your friend, Yeah, she just kind of sat me down. She's like, I know this and that, and I was like, alright, yeah, I'm not gonna lie anymore.
Was it hard?
Yeah, it was kind of hard, especially because, our culture is just different.
Yeah, my story was that my mom kind of found out because I came home with hickeys, and she was like, who are those from? She asked me, she was like, what boy would ever do that to you and disrespect you like that? And I was like, it's not a boy, it's a girl. And she was like, Isabel. And I was like, I'm sorry, and all this stuff. I actually ran away with that person. It's an ex-girlfriend, but I did actually run away, and I left my house that night because I was scared that she would go to the girl's house and tell her something. And I did leave my house, but that's how she found out. And honestly, at first it was really hard for her to understand it because Casey said, our culture is very different, and our culture is known to just be you're supposed to marry a boy. Overall, she was very accepting of it at the end, and she told me that at the end of the day I am her daughter and she loved me endlessly. So, but yeah, and I also came out to my dad recently, and couple months ago, huh, babe?
Yeah. Next question is, who is more patient? I think we're both patient, personally, I think we're both patient, just in different situations and times.
But she said who is more patient?
In general, I'd say you, yeah. But you gotta admit though, like, I'm really patient with you too.
You're
like,
patient with me, but I feel like
in general,
overall,
yeah,
I'm the most patient.
Mm-hmm.
With each other, I think that yes, she is more patient, but like in
Overall,
general,
yeah,
like overall, I think I'm more patient. What's your favorite thing about each other? I think my favorite thing about Casey is that she's willing to like work on it, you know? Like she kind of puts me in my place sometimes, and that's what I like, because not a lot of people in my life know how to put me in my place, and it's difficult because then you never learn, you know? Because you just think like, okay, whatever, it's gonna slide. But she's a person in my life who really puts me in my place sometimes, so yeah, I think that's what like probably my favorite thing about you.
Favorite thing about you is that you just, since the start, always loved me for me, just for who I am. And I think that's my favorite part about you, that you're just a really loving person. Like, I've never met someone that gets excited over seeing a dog while we're driving.
Me.
I just feel like I'm really lucky because I've never met such a loving person. And that's my favorite part.
Why did you guys start a YouTube channel? Like, we're the type of people who really like to record everything we do. Like,
Or take pictures.
or like, yeah, because we like to keep memories. And I feel like YouTube is a very, like, big platform in which you can really save those memories and cherish them. Because you're the one who edits them, you're the one who has to rewatch them, you're the one who has to, like, I don't know, make it look very momentful.
Mm-hmm.
One day, Casey was like, hey, like, what would you think about just starting YouTube? And I was like, yes, like, let's do it. And we just kind of did it.
Yeah. Personally, me too. Like, I feel like we've always wanted to, just never really actually did it until, like...
Yeah. Also, personally, I've always wanted to start a YouTube, and Casey knows that. Like, I was always like, babe, I want to do it, and I never did it.
Yeah.
Because I was just scared. So, like, to do it with someone that, like, is, like, your partner in crime, you know?
I feel like it's better,
Like,
you know?
it's better.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable, and you guys just kind of go for it.
Go for it
like,
together,
yeah.
So, where's your favorite place to go on a casual date? I don't think we have a favorite place.
Yeah, no. We like to go everywhere.
Yeah. We get bored easily, so we try to go to different places.
Like, we can't just be like, oh, babe, let's go to the mall, because then we get bored.
Mm.
But I think our favorite place together that we
Beach?
can both, like, say, like, we'd love to go is the beach.
Ooh, definitely the beach, yeah.
I feel like the beach is always our go-to if, like, the weather's right.
Yeah. But, like, casual date, I'd say, if we're hungry, B-dubs.
Yeah, that's probably, like, our go-to place.
Yeah.
And I call it a date. It's a date right now.
Yeah, it is a date.
How are you guys? That's the next question. So, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm good too. We just ate.
So
I'm stuffed. Thanks for asking though. What was your first impression of each other? Started dating, my first impression would have been like, she's really sweet. Like, she's really sweet. Like,
you think
she asked me permission to kiss me that night. Like, who does that? And, like, I was like, oh my god, she's so sweet. And then, like, I remember we went to B-Dubs because she was hungry. And I didn't want to eat because I wasn't hungry. And she was like, hey, like, don't be shy. Like, if you're hungry, like, I'll share my food with you. And I was like, no, like, I'm serious. Thank you. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm not hungry. My first impression of Casey would have been that she was a really sweet person. And I was like... And I remember when she asked me, like, can I kiss you? And I was like, I don't know, can you? And she was like...
First impression of you was like, I thought you were really, really like out of my league to start. I was like, alright, like something's gotta be wrong with this girl, because she's on a date with me right now and you're just like, you know, really attractive, and I was like, something's wrong with her, you know, like it's just not right. But my first impression of you was that you're a really open-minded person and you're like really sweet. That's like my first thing that I noticed.
So that was your first impression?
Yeah. How did you guys meet?
I went to the park to go meet up with what is now my ex-girlfriend. I went to the park and I went to go meet up with her, and she brought Casey and she brought other friends. So then Casey made out with somebody that night in which I knew, and I started seeing her more often because she'd come around for that person, and things just obviously didn't work out for them. And then like years later, what, like 3 years later?
Like 3 years later.
I think she commented on my picture.
No, you hit me up.
Stop it. Okay.
She commented under my, cause I didn't really use Instagram back then. And then like out of nowhere, like I get this notification. I didn't even know how to use Instagram, bro. So I got like a notification on the phone, and it was your username, and I was like, who the hell is this? You know, cause I didn't know that on Instagram you could like change your name or whatever. So I got a notification saying like,
It's
I don't
still
know.
my username.
No, I put like I forgot what you said under my picture.
Oh, okay. So then what happened was that I then commented under Casey's picture, and I was like, hey, how you been? Haven't seen you in a really long time. Because I used to have her old Snapchat. So then Casey commented on my picture, and she was like, hit me up, mama. So then like we just started talking.
Yeah, we just started talking.
And then she asked me out on a date.
We started talking February 15th.
16th. It was 2 days after fucking Valentine's.
Alright, yeah, 2 days after. And basically we were on the phone one night for like a couple hours or whatever, and she was like, I was like, hey, like I was just like oh, like, so we're just talking as friends, or like, what do you mean like we're talking? And she's like, well, you can talk to me however you want to talk to me. And I was like, alright, bet, you know, like I was like, bet.
What is your guys' favorite memory together?
Yeah. My favorite memory would be when we were broken up and we went to the beach. And I made that bonfire for you.
I think my favorite memory, despite that memory, would have to be, I don't know, I don't have one. I feel like every memory we make is my favorite.
Aww.
I'm serious. Like, I don't have like one that's like more favoritized. I mean, okay, other than that one, like every moment after, like it's not favoritized. Like I feel like every moment's like special to me. Where did y'all go on your first date? We went to
the block.
Yeah, we went to
Dave and Buster's.
Yes, thank you for finishing those sentences. Goddamn. What are some goals that we have together? So first and like foremost, like we really want to move out. Like
move out together.
Yeah, we really want to move out together because Casey's gonna turn 18 soon. I'm turning 17 soon. And my mom said, you know, like get a job. Told me that you could pay rent and you can leave. You know, simple as that. And obviously it'll be easier because Casey works and I'd be working. So, and then
like I feel like talking like more in the future. A goal would also be to travel.
Oh yeah, we really want to travel.
Yeah, travel. That'd be cool. I mean, especially together, you know. Yeah, and then that, yeah, of course.
Would you rather kick a toenail fully off with a toothpick, like under, or pull a tooth out? What the heck? Would you rather kick a toenail fully off with a toothpick, or pull your own tooth out?
Pull my own tooth out.
I'd rather pull my own tooth out.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you know that you liked your boo?
I feel like I knew that I liked you when we opened up to each other and we were just talking about personal stuff, and I feel like that's just like when I was like, okay, like she's this type of person and I really like who she is, and that's what kind of made me like have an interest in you.
Aww.
Yeah.
How I knew that I really, really liked Casey and I was serious about it was when she told me she loved me and I didn't say it back, because I knew that I wanted it to be meaningful with this person. Like usually I just be like, yeah, love you too, you know? But it took me like a while to say it back. Like, and she knows it, huh? Like it took me, like she said it one night when we were at my house. Was it at my house? Yeah, it was. It was at my house.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was at my house. And she told me she loved me, and I remember that I told her, like, it's not that I don't, but I can't say it.
Yeah, we had a conversation.
Yeah, and she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, like, I just want it to really come from me, you know? Like, I really want it to be meaningful. I wanted that shit to come from my heart. And, like, ever since then, like, every single time I've ever told her I love her, like, I hope she knows that, like, it comes from my heart. Like, I don't just say it out of my ass, you know? Like, I really mean it. And, yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel like I knew that I loved her and I liked her, because I really wanted every little moment to be meaningful. Like, I didn't want it to just be, like, whatever's, you know?
You're so sweet.
I'm serious. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and please comment down any video like suggestions that you guys would want to watch. And
Stay tuned always. Subscribe. Go to your tia, your tío Pepe, whatever, you know, to subscribe and watch your videos. And yeah,
thanks for watching.
thanks for watching, guys. See you.